to our last game of your elimination round of your 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour presented to you by Circus, and it's going to be a good one. It is the NCAA representatives of the College of St. Benilde going up against the UAP representatives of FEU Tamaraws. Muli po magandang araw Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and all over the world. Ako po yung lingkod, Alvin Tayana, and still working with me is the ever hardworking and the blooming princess of Asiabasket herself, the one and only Flo Del Agua. Flo?
Good afternoon, Alvin. Nice to be with you once more for our main event today. Syempre, ang CSB Blazers nasa home court ngayon. So, we can expect baka jam-pack na tayo in just a few minutes.
Well, yes, you are right. And again, these teams are looking forward to end the elimination round on the good note because,
Yes.
again, playoff implications again, most especially for the FEU
Yes.
Tamaraws, because again, the CSB Blazers are already locked at
Exactly.
number 1 in their bracket. And Flo, I know you have been talking with these teams. Let's start off with the CSB Blazers. How important is this game for them to at least lock up that number 1 with a sweep of their bracket?
Like you mentioned, yung sweep, yan din mismo ang gusto nilang gawin today. But unfortunately, it will be an interesting match for them as their veterans and main guys, Justin Sanchez, Allen Liwag, and Tony Inot are still out because of an injury. Siyempre, mas pinipili nila munang mag-rehab and mag-recover instead of playing today at ipilit. But it's a good sign since Jomel Ancheta and Antonio Sebio, rising stars for the CSB, will be leading the squad today.
Well, they are right there, and they want to duplicate kung ano yung ginawa ng kanilang sister school na De La Salle Green Archer to sweep the elimination round. Now, talking about the FEU Tamaraws Flo, this is going to be a big game for them because
Exactly.
a win here, it's like what happened with St. Clare earlier.
Yes.
A win here, they will be at number 3.
Yep.
But again, a loss here will mean that the University of Perpetual Health System Delta Altas will be getting that seat in the Final Four. So how big is this game for the guys of Coach Sean Chambers?
It's very big indeed. At na-mention mo na si Coach Sean, he is back again after being out and resting for a while. And like you mentioned, it is a big game for them. Usually when we say FEU, it's their Team B and second stringers. Pero ngayon makikita natin, Mo Conate, their FSA, is back because they indeed need this win. However, yung mga usual guys din nila are absent today like Jedrick Daa, John Ray Pasaol, VJ Pre, and Adam Nakay dahil kasabay lang naman ng UAAP 3x3. So kahit na gusto nilang makapaglaro, they still have to pay their duties there. Pero no worries naman for Coach Sean as like I mentioned, Mo Conate will be leading the squad to this win today.
And this is going to be an interesting one also because, again, during the time na wala tong si Coach Sean Chambers, they fell down in all those games.
Yes.
But again, let's see how Coach Sean Chambers will be bringing upon here in this matchup. That is why when we come back, it's going to be the matchup between the FEU Tamaraws going up against the CSB Blazers here in your 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. And we are back here. Let's talk about the tournament format for the last time here in this elimination round. Talking about the Group A and Group B. Group A, we have already locked the 4 squads. It's La Salle at number 1, Ateneo at number 2, St. Clair at number 3, and San Beda at number 4. Those are our top 4 squads for the Group A. In Group B, already locked up at number 1 are the CSB Blazers. Number 2 are the NU Bulldogs, and we're just waiting who will be at number 3 and number 4 to complete that. And we do have 3 teams remaining to get that. It's the Adamson Soaring Falcons, the FEU Tamaraws, and the University of Perpetual Health Altas. And this is going to be an interesting matchup because again, Adamson already in that Final Four in that bracket B. But again, we're just waiting if it's on number 3 or number 4. And games today, it's not those games today. Mali po yan ha. Ang games natin today, kanina nga po, nanalo po in our first game ang NU Bulldogs kontra dito sa LPU Pirates. Second game, nanalo ang Lasal Green Archers kontra sa PCU Dolphins. San Beda losing against the St. Clair Saints. That's why St. Clair is now in the playoffs. While po, it's the FEU Tamaraws going up against etong sila Gab Cometa and the rest of the CSB Blazers. Now, let's take a look at the steals per game leaders. You can see there, Clint Escames, the MVP, two-time MVP of the NCAA, number 1 with 4 steals a ball game. Ramer Carriola, even though they did not get a win here in this tournament, 2.5 steals. JB Lim at 2.4, Renz Villegas 2.4, PJ Palacielo, the big man, getting 2.3 steals. John T. Miller and Jimmy Reyes both also have 2.3 steals per ball game. And now, let's take a look at our game at hand. Once again, it's the College of St. Benilde Blazers going up against the FEU Tamaraws. And it's a sight to see Jomel Ancheta back on the fold for the CSB Blazers. And other players such as Josh Cahucom, the veteran. But a big picture to see is finally the UAAP Juniors Champions coach, Coach Manu Inigo, on the floor right now with him. And remember, Coach Manu Inigo was our champion coach in the last Asiabasket Youth League. Champion coach po yan, si Coach Manu Inigo. Yan. And he is now a part of etong koponan ng College of St. Benilde Blazers. That is why the rich gets more richer in this for the CSB Blazers. Now, let's talk about the FEU Tamaraws. Again, the good thing is Coach Sean Chambers is back for their squad. But again, no VJ Prey, no John Ray Pasaol, no Jedrick Daa, no Joric Bautista for this squad. But let's see what will happen here for this squad of the FEU Tamaraws. You can see there, Sean Chambers, Coach Gabby Severino, and Coach Vic Pablo Onto for this matchup. And no, Cholo Año Nuevo, good to see Cholo Año Nuevo also walking without crutches. And again, he suffered an ACL. Itong talking about itong si Cholo Año Nuevo, and good to see him back on the floor once again. As we would like to thank Tiebreaker Times for their support of the Asiabasket, especially also Under Armour. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat. And syempre, don't forget to like and share Hoop Junkie himself. Syempre, a huge shout out kay Mr. Patrick Edroso. Wilson also, maraming salamat sa napakagandang bola na bigay ng Wilson. And syempre, our official hydration partner, Gatorade. Also, we'd like to thank United Colors of Benetton. And also, syempre, maraming salamat sa Circus Music Festival. And again, Crep Project, thank you very much to your support sa ating 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. And syempre, our official purified drinking water, Sam. Thank you very much. And also, Smart Sports, thank you very much for your support. And again, the Sundry Food Hall, napakasarap na mga pagkain dyan. And syempre, Tiebreaker Times. And also, syempre, hindi pa natin makikita, Hoop Junkie himself. Salamat. And now let's see the starters for both squads here. So it's for both squads. You're
And at center,
seeing
number 63,
Ondoa, Ancheta,
Edson Serrano.
Jean Carillo, Edson Serrano, and Antonio Sebio starting off for the CSB Blazers. For Coach Charles Chu. Again, no Matthew Oli, no Matt Hukom, no Allen Liwag, no Ian Torres, no Tonino, no Justin Sanchez. And for the FEU Tamaraws, it's Baguno, Ona, Felipe, Conate, and to complete the five, they do have Book starting off. And first quarter starts here. Muli po, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat, mga hoop junkies. As Jomel Ancheta breaks away for the easy two. Conate. Tumala kay Book. Goes to Luke Felipe, the sweet shooter. Missing that shot. That goes out. Shot clock, 14 seconds here. This is the last bracket B game here, to see who will book a seat in the playoffs and a chance to meet either De La Salle or Ateneo. Perpetual cheering for the CSB Blazers here in this matchup. For a win here for CSB will mean Perpetual will be booking a seat in the Final Four of Bracket A. And they will be going up tomorrow against itong koponan ng De La Salle Green Archers. But if FEU wins, then it will be FEU against Ateneo, and it will be Adamson going up against La Salle. Yan po ang matchups natin possibly for that scenario. Conate. Malakay Book lost the ball here. Ancheta picks it up. Ancheta to Roger Ondoa. No good. And a basket is good. Our officials for this matchup, Harry Santos, Toti Celeste, and Jerome Guy. Let's take a look at this instant replay hatid sa inyo ng The Sundry Food Hall. And Malakay Book will be stepping out of the ball game right now for the FEU Tamaraws. Here's Serrano. Edson no good. Rebounded by Anton. Three-pointer on the way for Jomel to no avail. Galvez in the ball game right now para dito sa FEU Tamaraws. Binigay kay Mo Conate. Conate, part of that mythical team from last the UAAP season. Mo Conate will be an important piece here for FEU, not just this Asia basketball game, but also moving forward in the UAAP. Tapi ka ng bola na pulot ni Galvez. Galvez, stolen here by Anton. Anton to Jomel, the back pass to Jean Carillo. Back to Jomel. Ancheta moves in. Ancheta to Edson. Huli ni Mo Conate. And Baguno brings it down here. Galvez to Luke Felipe, the three ball, no good. Anton was fouled by Miguel Ona. Ona will be called for that foul there. Anton to Edson. Edson up Up goes Jean. Jean Carillo fouled. There's a foul called here. Konate will be called for the foul. His first personal. You can see there, Coach Sean Chambers. First free throw is no good for Jean Carillo. No Gab Cometa also. No Jake Gaspay also para dito sa CSB Blazers. Wala pa rin ang second free throw ni Jean Carillo. Galvez. Pass here. Lost the ball. Anton. Sidestep. Anton, the reverse is good. Easy deuce there for Antonio Sebio. Mo Konate. Konate fouled. Offensive foul called on Mo. His second personal. Fourth team foul, so that will mean the next foul by FEU will mean free throws. That will surely be a big factor once Jesse Arciaga checks in. Ancheta to Antonio Sebio. They go to Serrano. Serrano to Carillo. Shot clock. 11 seconds. Nice pass. Edson Serrano scores. 8-4 our score. 3 ball. That's money for Luke Felipe. The sweet shooting Luke Felipe. Wearing 2 different kinds of jaws. Hopefully we can see yung mga jamorant nito ni Luke Felipe, pero Jean Carillo, the former Adamson Baby Falcon, scoring there on the 3. Miguel Ona. Pass here to Aaron Baguno. Baguno, the jumper, no good. Rebound tapped and recovered by Roger Ondoa. Roger! Blocked by Mo. Picked up here by Jean. Carillo. Jean moves in. Carillo the 3. Jean Carillo scores. And Jean loves playing against UAAP counterparts. Being a former UAAP juniors player himself. Again, played for the Adamson Baby Falcons under Coach Mike Fermin. Baguno. Aaron Baguno. Also talking about no Rojan Montemayor for the FEU Tamaraws. And now Jesse Arciaga will check back into the ball game. Replacing itong si Edson Serrano. Ancheta gives it up to Jean. Jean Carillo has been playing so well here in this opening quarter, breaking away. Oops, Peke. Lost the ball here. Shot clock at the 10. Reverse, another block by Mo Konate. Picked up by Galvez. Galvez. Jericho Halalon about to check into the ball game for the CSB Blazers, but Aaron Baguno, the jumper is good for Aaron Baguno. Jesse to Jamel. Don't leave him that open. He will hit that 3. And Flo Del Agua knows it. Upon the release, alam na alam eh. Oh, Ancheta, the pesky point guard here, getting the steal, and there's a foul. Pero penalty situation. And free throws will be given here to CSB. And substitution here as Halalon, Kahukom, and Celis will check in for the CSB Blazers. na Makayan. And ito si Jaden Jones will check into the ball game for the FEU Tamaraws. Two free throws for Jean Carillo. The question is, kung idol na nag-iisang float del agua yung isang Jomel Ancheta, paano naman si JPB? Jean Carillo, former Adamson Baby Falcon, transferring here to the CSB. And now Josh Kahukom, the captain, checking in for the CSB Blazers here. They will be inbounding. And I would be very much interested to hear the stories na mga nakuha nito ni Flo mamaya. Yes, for sure, maganda yung magiging mga report nito. Especially Coach Sean Chambers is back. Ano ang mga napagkawentohan nila? So I'm so excited to hear those stories later on. Sa Makayan. The pass to Ona. Ona moves in. The layup is good. Miguel Ona. (19-11) our score. CSB on top here by 8. Antonio Sebio, a former UP Fighting Maroon, missing the 3 ball. Rebound picked up here by CSB, but still here by Miguel Ona. Fast break. The big man leading the charge. And Rafi Celis, the former Ateneo Blue Eagle, scores. Let's take a look at this replay. Brought to you by Circus Music Festival. Rafi Celis scoring. The Slim Reaper of the CSB Blazers. Gonzaga checks in. Gio Gonzaga. And to all the fans there, I've seen mga reels nito ni Gio Gonzaga. So funny, but he loves making his teammates also happy. A funny guy. But nothing funny on that attack by Mo Conate. Scoring. Gonzaga, Gio, and score. Now Mo will be bringing down the ball here. Mo. The pass here to Jones. Jones. And right now, let's go to Flo Del Agua with the story on FEU Tamaraws. Go ahead.
The FEU Tamaraws started this campus tour with a goal of developing the team first and winning the game second. That is precisely why head coach Sean Chambers considers their standing now as a good sign of their team development. Despite their lineups changing constantly with absences of their star players here and there, they still manage to compete and get this far. If winning is a second priority before, it is their first priority now, as coach Sean sees a great possibility of booking a ticket to our playoffs. All from Hoop Junkie, your thoughts, Alvin?
Well, this is going to be a big game for them, especially again, you said it, lots of players not playing for the FEU Tamaraws. No VJ Prey, no John Ray Pasaol, no Rojan Manuero, no Joric Bautista, no Jedrick Daa. Those 5 guys can start for you at any time. But again, those players are not here. And you might be thinking, VJ Prey, there are stories, there are rumors. No, he's still with FEU. He's playing in the 3x3 tournament. They're in the UAAP. So he's still with FEU right now. Those rumors are still just rumors. As Makayan scores on a 3. Jesse Alciaga scores inside of the quick score here for the CSB Blazers. But I would like to get the input here, the thoughts. Hopefully, Flo can get some reports on this. How is the FEU Tamaraws right now, especially with those kinds of rumors swirling around? Diba? Siyempre, how is the team right now, especially with those rumors? Kasi, isn't it a little bit hard, diba? Flo, hopefully we can get some stories later on about it. Especially around 2 weeks ago, nung lumabas yung stories of rumors like that. So, hopefully. But again, just to let everyone know, VJ Prey is still with FEU as of the time being. And also playing for the FEU Tamaraws in the UAP 3x3 happening right now. And that's a shot clock violation here. 34.7 seconds remaining here in this quarter. Josh Caloocan, shot clock, game clock difference of 9 seconds. Josh Caloocan moving in. Siyempre, shout out to Sir Tans. Siyempre, of the CSB Sports Office and also siyempre kay Sir Stephen Fernandez, siyempre. Later daw magbibigay ng free jacket daw si Boss si Boss Tans. Kaya lang bibigay daw niya sa akin ng extra small. And they're ever busy. And again, we will still be playing here tomorrow for 4 games tomorrow. So, for the quarterfinals will start tomorrow. As Aaron Baguno throws up a prayer here, and Luke Felipe still no good on the stick back. As the CSB Blazers starting off on a good roll here to start the quarter. And it is an 11-point lead for the CSB Blazers at the end of quarter number 1. Official hydration partner, Gatorade. Thank you very much. And
second quarter.
From Orlando Tayo from Ormoc City. And again, we're being watched all over the Philippines. 27-16. Our score. And that's of course there by Montal Shelton.
Pushing foul number 33, Montel Shelton, his first team foul.
First personal foul on Montel Shelton. Let's take a look at this instant replay brought to you by Circus Music Festival. That's the push there by Montel Shelton. We hope to get a video there of the CSB Blazers there. The bench, the supporters of the CSB Blazers. Later on as halalon na. So good. And Gonzaga scores. Gio Gonzaga scoring. Bagunu to the wheel. Shelton scores. Here comes a three-pointer. Gonzaga to here comes Arshaga, the hand-up here. Halalon moves in. Halalon, no good. Rebounded by Bagunu. And there is a foul. And the substitutions here. Also no Sean Umali pala for the CSB Blazers. And there's a foul there. And hopefully we can see the ang supporting staff or supporting crew later nitong CSB Blazers, and there's a foul there. Let's take a look at the supporting crew right now of this CSB Blazers. Mamaya makikita natin yung support staff nitong CSB. Nandyan sila sa upper on the upper portion there. It's Gonzaga scoring on the 3-ball there for Gio Gonzaga. Malakay having problems at the backcourt. Malakay, that's last touch on Edson Serrano. And the support staff right now. But let's listen to this report by Flo Delagua. Go ahead, Flo.
As you can see on your screens now, some of the veterans of the CSB Blazers are sitting out and cheering their teammates from the sidelines. As most of them are nursing different injuries, they chose to give the leadership temporarily to their second stringers here and focus instead on their rehabilitations para daw makapag-perform sila during our playoffs. This is also why in the Benilde huddle earlier, head coach Charles Chu reminded the players on the court about their presence of mind as they have a lot of adjustments to make with their temporary changes in their positions. Yan muna from Hoop Junkie. Your comments, Alvin?
Well, thank you very much. And that is what you call support staff talaga nitong CSB Blazers. As we take a look at the instant replay at the Sundry Food Hall. Hindi ba sila Pep? Hindi ba sila CSB Pep squad na kasama doon? Kasi nag-cheer sila dyan eh. Andyan lang yung CSB Pep squad. And substitutions here. And we'd like to thank United Colors of Benetton. As Jaden Jones scores. SJ Moore and Nathan Victoria checks into the ball game. Coach Sean Chambers there. 2 for 2 there for Jaden Jones. Jaden Jones, iba rin yung as I've seen him before during his rookie year, iba yung nilaki ng katawan ni Jaden Jones. Really getting a good body there as Gonzaga hits a 3. Gio Gonzaga, just like what Roger Ondoa does on offense. Jaden Jones scores. Three-point shootout here. The attack, Celis inside, Rafi, Celis scores. Jaden. The pass to Mo. Konate. Having problems here. Ona. Moving in. Malakay Book. 5 seconds remaining here. Malakay. The pass. Ona for 3. That's no good. And that's a foul down below here. Victoria will be called for that foul. And Coach Sean Chambers will be calling a timeout here, as it is still a 14-point lead for the CSB Blazers here in quarter number 2. As we are taking a look at some of the fans here, the beautiful faces here inside CSB Sports and Dorm Complex here in the heart of Manila. All out supporting both squads of the CSB Blazers and the FEU Tamaraws. And again, maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta for Asiabasket College Campus Tour, and we are so happy that you have supported our tournament since day one. We started this, and moving from one school to another, and it has been a very exciting moment for Philippine college basketball, that we have been traveling from one venue to another, and as we are about to close the chapter here of your 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour, we are on the last day of eliminations, and tomorrow we will have our quarterfinals, and then next week, please stand by for our semifinals and the finals. So we do have a total of 8 games remaining here for your Asiabasket College Campus Tour. And after this, we have scheduled lots of other tournaments, especially on July 20 to 27. We will be having our international college tour here, wherein 4 teams, international schools or international teams, will be flying in to go up and match up against the top 3 teams of the Bracket A and the Bracket B for both here in this tournament. So those teams will have automatic tickets here to that tournament. And that's why La Salle, Ateneo, and St. Clair, yes, you heard that right, St. Clair gets the automatic ticket to the next, as they are been 1, 2, and 3. While for Bracket B, CSB and NU gets the ticket here. We're just waiting if it will be the Adamson Soaring Falcons or the FEU Tamaraws that will be getting that last ticket to complete our 10 squads for our July games. And we are so excited that lots of basketball actions for Asiabasket. This is not just like a one-time tournament. We are looking forward to other tournaments also, not just in the high school level, but also in the college level and also in the pro levels. So coming soon, we will be having our pro tournament for your Asiabasket. Wherein the last time we had a pro tournament was in Dasmarinas, Cavite, wherein the champions were the CSB Blazers, who were not a pro team, hindi sila pro. With Eman Ojola as their import there. And Ernest Daha will be checking into the ball game to replace Rafi Celis. 4 minutes and 41 remaining here. Nathan Victoria now. Victoria lost the ball, gives it up to Ernest Daha. Daha moves in. Lost the ball here. Galvez gets it. Ona. Galvez. No good for Tabok. Here for Tabok in the ball game now. Galvez with the steal. Galvez will go all the way for the score. Paulo Galvez. Right place in the right time here. Serrano. Looking for a handoff here. And Serrano scoring there. Three minutes and 35 remaining here. Pass here, Galvez. There's a foul. Oh, I stand corrected. It's our Asiabasket Commercial League. Yan, yung those are schedules here. So syempre we will have a schedule also for our kids, diba? So we are already on the planning stages of our Asiabasket kids. So exciting times here for Asiabasket for our 2025. Here's Nathan Victoria. The pass. Daha for three. That is a shot for Ernest Daha. Galvez. The pass to the right side. Luke Felipe's own version of a three is good. 44-30 our score. Nathan. Victoria for three. No good. Rebound recovered here by Galvez. Here comes Mo Conate. And that's a foul called on Nathan Victoria. And there's a blind foul there called. Second personal foul there. Penalty situation na itong CSB Blazers. So Mo Conate will be tested at the free throw line. Seeing there Coach Gavi Severino together with Miguel Ona. Mo. First one is good. Part of that mythical five from the last UAAP season. This guy, Mo Conate. Two for two for Mo. Montel Shelton will be checking into the ballgame, replacing Mo Conate. Edson. Handoff. Victoria back outside. Daha, no avail. And there's a foul downstairs. Called here. Tabok will be stepping out here. 2 minutes and 24 remaining here. Nathan Victoria. First one is good. Second free throw for Nathan. And it's no good for Nathan. No good. Rebound, Galas. Recovered here by Daha. Ernest. Nathan here at the top. To SJ Moore. SJ, the former UST Growling Tiger. Step back, 3. That's good for SJ Moore. A minute and 50 remaining here in this first half of action. Ona inside to Montel Shelton for the score. Nathan. Hand off. SJ Moore lost the ball. Nice pass. Edson Serrano scoring. .16 lead here for the Blazers. And that's a foul. Penalty situation here. Let's take a look at this instant replay brought to you by Hoop Junkie. Ariel Galas will be shooting 2 here. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. But that is a violation there. Here's Ona. Bring down the leather here. Miguel lost the ball. And here comes the steal here. But SJ not able to get that ball. Galvez fouled. Penalty situation. Paulo Galvez will be shooting 2 here. Jomel Ancheta will be brought back here by Coach Charles Chu. For the final 51.2 seconds here. First one is good. Second free throw for Galvez is good. Round roughly 2 or 3 more possessions here. 3 ball there by Ancheta, but there is an offensive foul called on Edson Serrano. Ancheta setting it up here. Shot clock, game clock difference of 6 seconds. Ancheta matched up against Aaron Baguno. Pass picked up here by Luke Felipe. And an easy 2 points there for Paulo Galvez. And Coach Charles Chu is not happy with what the CSB Blazers are doing here in that final 2 possessions He will talk to his boys for the final 4.2 seconds of the first half. Final 4.2 seconds remaining here. Galas gives it to Anton. Anton on the run. Anton, the attack, and there's a foul. The question is that on time? And then Harry Santos says, yes, it's on time. But they will be reviewing that. Let's see what the call here. So we're just checking on the time right now. What's the time remaining on that foul? There, the attack. And the time remaining, there is still a 0.8 seconds remaining. Yes, there was the foul on Baguno, but the problem is wow, how many seconds? 0.8 seconds remaining. Ang aabangan natin dito kung si Josh Caloocan ba, one time ba mapapaupo ba natin dito sa panel? Antonio Eusebio will be shooting 2 here. First one for the former UP Fighting Maroon. Nasa harap naman natin former Ateneo Blue Eagle na si Rapi Celis. Nandito sa harap natin. Katabi naman niya, former ICC Blue Hawk himself, Roger Ondoa. Siyempre. May timeout dito, FEU Tamaraws with 0.8 seconds remaining here on the clock. And again, our playoffs will be starting tomorrow. Let's take a look at this instant replay. Atin sa inyo na the Sunray Food Hall Yes, you saw that 0.8 seconds remaining upon that foul. And the playoffs will start tomorrow. Hopefully we can the fans can get a better picture of the playoffs. Makita natin to. Pwede ba natin makita direct? Para makita na ating mga fans. Nasaan ba ang ating mga koponan na entering the playoffs right now? Possibly if the playoffs will start right now. Mukhang mamaya makikita natin yan. As we would like to thank our sponsors there. You can see them being flashed on your screens. And syempre yung ating mga fans dito sa loob ng venue. And again, we will still have games tomorrow. The quarterfinals will start tomorrow here inside the CSB Sports and Dorm Complex Gymnasium. Ona inbounding. Tubaguno throws up a 3. And that will hit nothing here. As the CSB Blazers take a 15-point lead at the end of 2 quarters of play against the FEU Tamaraws, 53-38. Return our halftime interviews and the third quarter action here in your 2025 Asiabasket Campus Tour.
Here at the half, I have here with me two former CSB Blazers who are now in their successful careers. Assistant coach JC Cuellar of the same team and Justin Gutang playing pro. Good afternoon to the both of you, and thank you so much for gracing me with your presence. Justin, I'll interview you first since this is your first time watching here in the Asiabasket. What can you say about the league now, since you also played here before, right?
Yeah, I think last time I was here, the league was called FEU Basket, but then Jai expanded it. So shout out to him for just creating a successful league. And it's good to be back home, good to be in that Philippine basketball environment, and to see my guys play today, and to see former player coach now. It's just an amazing sight to see. So.
Justin, you already mentioned the Asiabasket did expand, and right now we are already conducting games here in the home court. Would you have loved to experience something like this back in your time?
For sure, yeah. I would have loved to play, other teams from different countries, or even go to different countries to play. So these guys are all lucky to be able to experience that.
Thank you, Justin. A quick shout out to your supporters.
Shout out to all the former CSB Blazers players. Shout out to the fans, to the people that showed up here. Kuya Jai Reyes for having a outstanding league. Coach Charles, shout out to him too. And yeah, that's it.
I'll move on to you, Coach JC. You already mentioned before how lucky these players are to experience something like this. Would you explain that to our basketball fans?
They're really lucky to be playing at home, and every player that gets to experience this will remember it for the whole for his whole career.
Kaya naman po, Coach, a quick shout out to the CSB community and your supporters.
Yes, syempre, we want to shout out the whole CSB community, all the fans, everyone that supports us, our bosses, and our coaches. That's it.
Thank you so much. That's Assistant Coach JC Cuellar and Justin Gutang. Back to the ball game.
And thank you very much, Justin Gutang, and the one and only JC Cuellar, and of the former CSB Blazers. Start of the third quarter, and at least right now, all stats, all are in favor of the CSB Blazers right now. And a huge shout out right now to LA Casinillo is watching right now, of the University of Perpetual Health. Now, again, the playoffs, the quarterfinals will start tomorrow. And again, the University of Perpetual Health System Delta Altas are watching right now. Inaabangan if they will be entering the playoffs, or will the FEU Tamaraws enter? Now, it's all in the side of these two squads as Jomel Ancheta scores. .55-38 the score. Three-pointer, Luke Felipe, the sweet shooting Luke Felipe. Antonio Sebio scores. And you know what? Ito si Antonio Sebio. The way he shoots the jumper, it's like Patrick Endroso shooting those jumpers. Yun. And now it's Ona now. Ona having problems with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Konate needs to throw it up. Konate scores. Still a 14-point lead here for the CSB Blazers. Anton moving inside. Another block for Mo Konate. Baguno for 3. That's off. And that's last touch on Gene Carillo. Toti Celeste and Jerome Guy talking about it. And it's possession for the CSB Blazers. But a steal here by Paulo Galvez. 2-on-1. Luke Felipe scoring. Anton. The handoff to Gene Carillo, and that's last touch on Paulo Galvez. Ancheta bringing it down. Ancheta, 4 seconds. The extra pass, Serrano scores. Aaron Baguno to Novel. Tapika, napunta kay Galvez. Extra pass. Mo Konate scores. 59-47 the score here. 7 minutes remaining here in the third. The pass, Serrano. Labas muna na Edson. Another steal. Paulo Galvez. The pass. Luke Felipe scores. And the lead has been cut down to 10. Ancheta to Serrano. Balik dito. Jomel. Ancheta moving inside. The pass stolen here by Mo Konate. Konate dribbling it. Mo. Konate moves in. And this is the time that CSB really misses the services of Allen Liwag. The question is, will Allen Liwag be back in time for the playoffs? Yan ang aabangan natin. As Jaden Jones will check into the ballgame, replacing Miguel Ona. Mo Konate will be shooting the free throw here. Again, what's at store here? If okay, ulitin lang po natin ha. If FEU wins, then it will be Ateneo versus FEU, and it will be LaSalle up against Adamson. If FEU loses, it will be Ateneo versus Adamson, and it will be LaSalle versus Perpetual Health. That's the matchup that we're waiting after this ball game. Ancheta. The pass here to Anton. The drive here by Carillo. Extra pass to Edson. Edson. Pass here picked up by Anton. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Almost another steal here. 4 seconds. No good. And look, Felipe. That's up. No good. Tapikan goes to Roger Aldoa. Woo! Almost to no avail. Aaron Baguno fakes it. And there's a foul called on Antonio Sebio. Nathan Victoria checks in for Jomel Ancheta. Baguno the pass inside. Victoria on the break. Nathan to Anton. Antonio Sebio, no avail. Pass too strong for Paulo Galvez, but recovered by Paulo. And that's a foul called on Gene Carillo. Inbound here by Paulo Galvez. Pass inside. Picked up here by Gene Carillo. Up on Doan to no avail. Paulo Galvez scoring here. And there's a foul. Substitution here. Nakayan will also check into the ball game. Jesse, no good. Rebounded by Luke Felipe. And here comes Josh Caloocan now. On the break, the pass, Nathan Victoria. Jesse, and the score. Three ball, Luke Felipe scores. So the lead has been cut down to 6. No good. Steven Kabigting in the ball game now for FEU. Makayan, the pass. Kabigting the 3. No good. Rebound. Recovered but last touch on Mo Konate. Substitution here. Gonzaga will check into the ball game together with Montel Shelton will also check into the ball game. Pass, nice find. Jesse Arciaga scores. Moving inside, Luke Felipe scores. And a 5-second inbound violation here. Shot clock 14 seconds here. And possession goes to CSB now. Inbound here by Daha. No good. Rebounded here by Steven Kabigting. Montel has fouled. Let's take a look at this. Instant replay brought to you by the Sundry Food Hall. And Montel Shelton will be shooting 2 here. First one is no good. A minute and 59 remaining rather. Free throw is good for Montel Shelton. Halalon. Pass here. Irel. No good. Montel Shelton with the rebound. Makayan. One minute and 33 remaining here. Shelton inside, no good. Here comes Daha to Irel. Galas attacks. Irel, no good. Rebound by Stephen Kabigting. Jones. And that's a dribbling, or traveling rather, violation. Halalon. Gonzaga, the 3 ball. No good. Rebound, no one picked it up. Pero Aaron Baguna there, but what's the whistle here? Okay. Here comes Halalon. Goes out. .34 seconds remaining here. Gonzaga the 3. That's money. Gio Gonzaga. Inside Montel Shelton, wala. There's a foul here. Montel Shelton. .3 seconds. You can see there Josh Kahukom, Coach Charles Chu. Ona checks in for Shelton and Kahukom checks in for SJ Moore. Daha. Halalon. Drive inside. Halalon scores. And that concludes our third quarter of action. 68-59, a 9-point lead here for the CSB Blazers. The question, will FEU stage a comeback or will the CSB Blazers sweep their own bracket? Let's see when we come back. As we are on our final quarter of the elimination round of your 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour, presented to you by Circus. It's Lalon, SJ Moore, Daha, Galas, and Gonzaga starting off here. It's an all-wing lineup here for the CSB Blazers. While for the FEU Tamaraws, they will have Galvez, Conate, Felipe, Baguno, and completing their lineup is Clifford Tabok. Daha for 3. That's big. And now let's listen into this report by Miss Flo Delagua.
As I spoke with Mo Conate of the FEU Tamaraws, he quickly mentioned how hard it is to play on the hard court again after coming off of a long break. He mentioned that although their conditioning has been continuous, nothing replaces the experience of competing on the actual court. This big guy may also look tough to you, but earlier he also shared with me that his pre-game tradition is to listen to music and ground himself with religious Muslim tradition and help him find his roots to help him focus on the court right now. Brought to you by Hoop Junkie. Back to you, Alvin.
Thank you very much, Flo, on that report. So, and let's see what will happen here. Shot by Baguno, no good. Rebound picked up here. And a pass here. Serrano, no good. Baguno, hand off here to Luke Felipe. And Smoke Kanate scores. And it's a Serrano will be called for that one. You see there the replay there. And bonus free throw here for Mo Conate. Here comes Halalon. And that's good for Anton Eusebio. And Mo Conate scores. So 73-63 here. And Aaron Baguno scoring. Just to at least let everyone know, no player in CSB has scored in double figures yet. While for FEU, 2 players already scoring in double figures. Galvez is also there already with 9 points. So Ernest Daha scoring. 8 points now for Ernest. Oh, I stand corrected. Gio Gonzaga already with 15 points. And Kahukom, Celis, and Nathan Victoria will check in for SJ Moore, Halalon, and Ernest Daha. Seven minutes and 15 remaining. Here's Nathan. Victoria. Pass here. Serrano. Nathan Victoria now. Looking for a teammate with 3 seconds remaining. Anton loves this kind of play, but he misses that shot. Rebounded by Paulo Galvez. Paulo Galvez having a breakout of a ball game here already with total of 9 points to his name, together with 5 rebounds and 6 assists. Konate, the jumper, no good. Rebound picked up by Josh Caloocan. Josh. Pass here to Anton. Serrano. Still no good there. Galvez. To Mo. Paulo. Pau, the spin cycle and the score. 11 points for Paulo Galvez. Eusebio, the drive, and Rafi Celis taps it in. And a timeout is called by the FEU Tamaraws. But before that, let's take a look at this instant replay brought to you by Circus Music Festival. That tap by Rafi Celis gives CSB a 10-point lead, 77-67. We're back here with 5 minutes and 32 remaining here in this final quarter of our elimination round. Through 48 teams, or 48 games rather. It has been a huge standout as Jesse Arciaga scoring. No good on the shot by Rafi. Or by Jaden Jones, and that goes out. Four minutes and 53 remaining here. .12 lead here for the Blazers. Are looking to duplicate what their sister school, De La Salle Green Archer, did earlier today against PCU. Caloocan. Caloocan, the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Jesse, but picked up by Zerbiak Beato, playing for the first time here for FEU. And that is Gallus will check into the ball game. Caloocan to Jesse. No good. Steven Kabigting. shot is good. For Jaden Jones. Now the lead has been cut down to 9. Rafi. The pass to Jesse. Fouled by Zerbiak Beato. First personal foul on Zerbiak Beato. Malakay Book will check in back to the ball game, replacing Paulo Galvez. Jesse will be shooting 2 here. The soft-shooting big man. Missing the first. Second free throw for Jesse is good. 80-70 the score. 10-point lead still for the CSB Blazers. Time not on the side of FEU here. Luke Felipe. Money! Back-to-back 3-pointers by Luke Felipe. And don't look now. The lead has been cut down to 4. Courtesy of Luke Felipe's hot shooting 3-pointer. Let's take a look at that on replay. Brought to you by the Sundry Food Hall. Luke Felipe. Same spot, same result. 80-76 our score. We are back here as the lead was earlier as much as 10. But again, 2 3-pointers by Luke Felipe. And the FEU is right now on a verge of a comeback here. Rafi. Ancheta the pass to Gonzaga, almost losing it. But that's a travel. Felipe inbounding it here. Paulo Galvez. Paulo. Pass to Luke. Balik kay Paulo. Galvez to 3. No good. Rebound picked up here by Jamel Ancheta. Rafi. Back to Jamel. As we enter the last 2 minutes here, the twilight zone of our last elimination game. And Jamel Ancheta scores. Clifford tabok-tabok. Gives it to Mokonate. Paolo Galvez fakes. Galvez to Clifford. The 3, good defense by Josh Caloocan. But that's a turnover once again for the CSB Blazers. Edson Serrano will check back into the ballgame, replacing Irel Galas. Jumper. No good. Substitution here. Antonio Sebio and Ernest Dow will check in. So for Serrano and Rafi Celis, so offense-defense substitution here. Anton. Gives it up to Jamel now. Ancheta will settle it down. Daha to Gonzaga scores. Konate the 3. This will be big. That's off. As Gio Gonzaga scoring. And the lead is now back at 10. And it looks like the CSB Blazers will be booking a ticket into the playoffs, still undefeated. And they will be joined by the University of Perpetual Health System Delta Altas. So the Altas will be booking their the fourth seed right now with this impending win. But a good job for Coach Sean Chambers and the rest of the FEU Tamaraws. And later on, we will be announcing the schedule of the playoffs, which will start tomorrow. Again, our quarterfinals will start tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. And the question at everybody's mind is, will this be the time that we will see Hoop Junkie cover a game tomorrow for the first? Again, the question is, will we see Hoop Junkie cover a game tomorrow? Luke Felipe. Moving inside Mo Konate, and there's a foul. Mo Konate will be shooting 2 here. With this impending win of the CSB Blazers. This will be it here. There's a foul there. 6 seconds remaining here. 6.1 seconds to be exact. And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. The CSB Blazers remain undefeated in this in their own bracket, thus joining their sister school, the De La Salle Green Archers, with its 86-77 victory. FEU Tamaraws, good job also for them, but again, it is not enough. Again, our final score, it's 86-77. And we're just awaiting our player of the game here. And it has been a great day of basketball for us here in your 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. And a great experience for me to work for the first time here for Asiabasket as an anchor, even though I'm working behind the scenes with people like Mr. Hoop Junkie himself, Jai Reyes, and also Sir Carlo Miguel. But again, CSB toes the University of Perpetual Help into the quarterfinals and thus completes our 4 teams in Bracket B. Now let's go over to Flo Del Agua together with our player of the game, the one and only Gio Gonzaga.
Our Hoop Junkie and Sundry Food Hall best player of the game is here beside me, Gio Gonzaga from the CSB Blazers with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Gio, grabe yung performance mo kanina. My first question being, munti ka nang dumikit kanina sa fourth quarter, but ikaw ang nakakuha ng huling 3 points. Gusto kong malaman saan mo hinugot yung ganong klaseng composure kanina.
Unang-una po, kumpiyansa lang po yung meron ako at ang ginagawa ko rin po is practice lang po ng practice. Talagang lagi po na sa practice at yun po, lagi po akong mag-extra.
Hard work pays off talaga, Gio, pero bukas may isa na naman kayong laro and actually, ang dami nyo kang laro this weekend. No? Anong plano mo para ma-maintain yung ganong klaseng performance?
Pagkatapos po nito, recovery lang po, iwas puyat, iwas inom po, ayan, mga bad habits, iwasan po yun at disiplina lang po sa sarili, yun po.
Salamat, Gio. Mensahe mo sa mga sumusuporta sa'yo at sa iyong koponan?
Mensahe o binabate? Shoutout po sa girlfriend ko, nanood po, nandun sa gilid at salamat din po kay God dahil binigay niya po yung panalo sa amin at binabati ko rin po yung nanay ko at yung tatay ko na nasa langit at yung sa pamangkin ko at si Boss Carlo at yung mga boss namin, si Boss Frank, si Boss Jacob, tapos binabati ko rin si Boss Set ng Dio Reels. Yan po.
Salamat, Gio. Alam mo na ang drill dahil pangalawang best player mo na to, pirma ka na sa ating camera. And that is Gio Gonzaga with 19 big points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist to remain undefeated sa ating elimination. Salamat, Gio, at congratulations.
Thank you very much, Flo, together with our player of the game, Gio Gonzaga, our Hoop Junkie and Sunday Food Hall player of the game. Now, with this win by CSB, our playoff picture is complete. And we will be bringing those games tomorrow over here once again at the CSB Sports and Dorm Complex Gymnasium. And we will be starting very early tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. It will be the De La Salle Green Archers going up against the University of Perpetual Help System Delta Altas. That's going to be a bracket A1 going up against bracket B4. At 10 o'clock, it's the St. Clair Saints going up against NU. And then it's going at 12 noon, it's the Ateneo Blue Eagles going up against the Adamson Soaring Falcons. The Battle of the Birds tomorrow. And at 2 p.m., it's the San Beda Red Lions going up against the CSB Blazers. That is going to be a dogfight for our main game tomorrow. So, again, thank you very much for your support of your Asiabasket 2025 College Campus Tour. And we will see you tomorrow for the rest of the hardworking men and women of Asiabasket. for Flo Del Agua and the one and only Mr. Patrick Edroso, Hoop Junkie himself. My name is Alvin Tañada, and we'll see you tomorrow for the quarterfinals of your 2025 Asia Basket College Campus Tour. Good day!